Hold on to your butts, because we're back with monster news. Welcome to Monster News on the Sea Monsters channel. If you're finding us for the first time, be sure to subscribe because we put out monster news every week. I hope you are still holding on to your butts because Jurassic World 3 has been announced for a 2021 release date. Emily Carmichael will write the script along with Colin Trevorrow, who directed the 2015 reboot, as well as co-wrote Fallen Kingdom. And Jurassic World 3 will be the third installment in the dinosaur adventure movie series Reboot. Similar to the secrets necessary to reanimate dinosaurs, the plot details of this reboot are being kept locked up tight. Carmichael and Trevorrow will work off of a story dreamt up by Trevorrow and his writing partner, Derek Connolly. Now, Emily Carmichael came to Steven Spielberg's attention with her family action-adventure, Powerhouse at Amblin. Speaking of Spielberg, it sounds like Steven Spielberg is over in Ireland overseeing one of his latest projects called The Turning. We understand Steven Spielberg is the executive producer of this horror film starring Stranger Things alum Finn Wolfhard. We also know that Spielberg's presence, along with the intense secrecy surrounding the production, are garnering quite a bit of attention. Writer, producer, and director Jordan Peele has committed to a new movie for Universal Studios, which distributed his low-budget award sleeper, Get Out. I'm currently writing it, and I'll direct for Universal this year, he said. I'm just trying to entertain myself again. The three-time Oscar nominee revealed few details, except that it would be a genre movie, at least on the surface. Fangoria magazine is coming back from the dead and into print where it belongs. Thanks to a new investment, a new editor-in-chief, and a new publisher, the world's highest profile horror movie magazine is meant to return as a collectible quarterly just in time for Halloween, both the holiday and the film. Mwah! Jessica Chastain is in talks to star in New Line's It sequel as the adult version of Beverly, sources tell Variety. Director Andy Muschietti is back to direct, and Gary Dauberman will pen the script. And we might remember that Beverly was played by Sophia Lillis in the 2017 horror hit. Negotiations are still early, and the script is still being worked on, but both sides have officially begun discussing bringing her onto the project. Bill Skarsgård is slated to return as Pennywise, making him the only clown welcome to haunt my dreams. The It sequel is meant to be released on September 6th, 2019, with production starting on that film this summer. And Chastain and Muschietti have worked together before on his first studio hit, Mama. In a recent interview with Digital Spy, Doug Jones said that he would love to return in his role as Billy Butcherson in Hocus Pocus 2. Jones confirmed that there have been talks about doing a 20 years later sequel and that he had been approached, and he is very interested in reprising his role as Billy Butcherson. So, will there be a sequel? It's not off the table, he said. And he also said that his knees are bent and he's ready in case they call. Deadline is reporting that the Witch director is teaming up with Robert Pattinson in a new project called The Lighthouse. It's a horror fantasy pick that is set in the world of old seafaring myths. Production is set to get underway this spring with A24 back on board after teaming up with Robert Eggers for The Witch. Robert Pattinson is set to star in the film along with Willem Dafoe. Now, details on their roles in the plot are being kept in the dark, but perhaps we'll be shining light on them soon. Director David Gordon Green and crew have officially wrapped Blumhouse's Halloween filming, which means we won't be talking about it until the trailer is here. How exciting is that? Unless something shows up on Twitter, right? Like if we get a behind-the-scenes photo, we absolutely are going to talk about it. You're welcome. That does it for this week's Monster News. I've been your host, Sheena Laird, and I would love if you would subscribe so you can see what's new next week.